Okay, now?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay, this is little tricky. Okay, let me.
Did you post this video what you're showing now in
Huh,
Twitter?
Twitter?
नहीं ये वाला अभी जो दिख रहा है ना
Right, right.
ये कहीं पोस्ट किया है या अभी डाल रहे हो?
नहीं नहीं, not posted here. Twitter में I can post. Wait a second.
ठीक है बाद में पोस्ट कर लेना so that we can share it with others.
No, because right now I'm not playing any that kind of stuff, so it's being telecasted on YouTube also.
Okay, okay.
So let me just turn on.
Anyway, very happy morning and
Yes,
happy
to you,
Ivermectin and NAC Day. Jai Bharat,
to you too.
Jai Hind.
Just give me a second. So I'll just you want me to show the slides that you sent those images or hello? Hello?
Sorry. So you can show those slides, Mohit, and
Okay,
I'll explain what we are planning for today evening
sure.
community program, highlighting Ivermectin and NAC Day today.
Oh, okay. Right. You can see?
Yeah, I can see.
So these are the two images you have sent me.
Yeah, that's correct.
So one is enthusiasm of health. Okay, it's kind of a fill up thing.
Show the other one. I'd sent one more just now. I
One
think
more is it? One
uh,
second.
replace this with the other one. It's there on Discord.
I can see only two images.
हाँ अभी वो पहले वाला हटा दिया I've got an updated one there.
The current one which I'm showing now, you have an updated one of the same thing you're saying?
Correct, correct.
Okay, okay. One second.
We can also discuss Captain Captain Diksha, no, which is given for
Sure,
us.
sure.
So basically highlighting whatever we have done earlier and how we are progressing going forward.
I think it's the correct one now. Or no?
This is the correct one.
Right.
So whenever you say we can start, I'll start.
Yes, yes. Please start. No, I'll.
You can showcase the other one, and then I'll finish that and then ask for this.
So this was the one you sent. I will change the graphics. It's overlapping. Right. You can start.
So good morning, everyone, and I'm Lieutenant R.N. Murthy, ex-Navy veteran. I'm part of RMZ community here, and I am planning a session in the evening today at 5 p.m. So we are having 4 towers in our apartment, and I'm requesting all of them to come and attend this program. So we are basically going to split up into 4 groups for each tower. And in each of these panel groups, we are going to have one grandparent, one parent, one child, and one lady, uh, mother basically. If person wants to join, anyone else also can join, no issues. So we are going to have a very interactive session, and the theme is enthusiasm is health. So everybody can take turns to participate and being in the panel from each of the tower, so that maximum participation is taken care of. And so we are divided into uh, 4 5 sections here. One is people can have a internal debate and also share what do they feel, what is health. I'll just give an example. Enthusiasm is health. They can list number of things. Similarly, peace is happiness. We can list several things. So what we have learned from Captain Ajit Vadakayil blog is it's not the other way around. Health is enthusiasm or happiness is peace. It's not that. It's always the end result is a byproduct actually. So that is what we are taught, and we are showcasing the same. And because our apartment is known as RMZ, so I thought let me also ask them what is respect, what is maturity, and what is Zyka sleep. I've used this word Zyka because we have got one Telegram channel called RMZ Zyka, which is basically for people who can share the recipes or anything regarding health or any other information like Captain Ajit Vadakayil blogs, so that nobody interrupts or stops. Of course, the language and all has to be taken care of, and we can post anything and everything. Apart from that, in our RMZ community, we have different groups. One is the owners, and then there is a residents group. So these are the 3 groups we have: RMZ owners, residents, and uh, RMZ Zyka. So we are showcasing this event in the RMZ Zyka channel. So that's why we are having a topic for respect, maturity, and Zyka representing RMZ. And as I shared earlier within this group, we used to have regular sessions from last 2 years. Uh, every day in the evening, we used to have a lot of seniors coming up and make them do a lot of uh, clapping exercises, Brahmari pranayama, meditation, field, quantum field meditation, and they can showcase their songs or whatever they want to share on current topics, so that there is a social interaction. So this is the thing what kept us moving forward, and we coined this slogan: social interaction is the number one immunity booster. And people from varied fields and varied communities, language, many people speaking different dialects, they all had their own share of laughter and happiness or whatever they wanted to share. So each one was given uh, mutual admiration and respect to share and showcase their skills. Even we had some of the occasions, anniversaries, birthdays, celebrated together, that everybody feels part of the family. And that's what the bigger family of Vadakayil readers is all about. We are all part of the same family. And so I feel very happy that we are showcasing whatever we learned from Captain Ajit Vadakayil blogs, implementing in our communities and in our professional careers groups as well. So today we are giving a small introduction to what is Ivermectin Day, what is NAC Day, and why we are going along with the flow of World Ivermectin Day on July 24th. So that is the topic what we have chosen, and it will be fun and enthusiasm today evening. I'm eagerly waiting for that to happen. So Mohit, the next slide.
Today morning, acha, with us with evening. Okay, okay, yeah. So next slide is this.
So this two slides, I'm pinning it and giving for each of the four tower panelists. So this won't be seen. The second slide won't be seen by them. And only after we finish the first round, they can open this. So it's not that they get eager and enthusiastic to open this. So we are restricting that. So once we finish all that initial whatever apprehensions they have, meeting newer people, strangers, or different mixed groups. So as I said earlier, each group will have one person from each of the towers, A, B, and C, and D, and they will have grandparent, parent, child, and mother. So this is how we have programmed. And once they get together, get out of the shyness and start debating or start interacting, it's fun because people don't know each other. We expect everyone to mingle at various age groups. Now, after that, I'm putting this finally. What Captain Ajit Vadakayil wants us to share about miracle drug Ivermectin and wonder drug NAC. Uh, before this, Captain Ajit Vadakayil has also shared to safeguard our health and keep the family members harmonious and happy by using A2 products. I will highlight that, and I have been sharing from nearby Natias Goshala various products from there, and people are using it here regularly. The milk is being supplied to community from same Natias Goshala, and for people who had some issues in terms of sleep or in terms of taking care of their breathing issues, Captain had also suggested to have Elnir Colombo, which is available in Arya Vaidya Kottakkal stores. And it can be for dual usage. One is for as an eye drop for good REM sleep. That is the primary purpose of this Elnir Colombo. He also suggested that combination you can use it for the nasal cleaning as well. If you are not comfortable with that, there is one more Anu Thailam which you can use from the same store. So basically, what Captain says is smear it in both nostrils inside and take saltwater steam inhalation for 5 minutes, and that will help clear up the nasal passage and also ensure that no cytokine storm takes place and you have breathing issues. So it's all about prevention rather than cure. Even if you're attacked for whatever reason because of various comorbidities or different work or stress kind of syndrome you have, this helps because once you have good sleep, REM sleep, most of the toxins will be removed. So also I would interact with the groups, ask them if they're using anything else. Many people are very health conscious. They have yoga, they have meditation, they have one group around 8 to 10 cyclists go every day morning at sharp 6 o'clock and return by 7:30 uh, towards Doblapur or towards the highway towards Chikballapur, and they in fact choose different circuits so that they cover 25 to 30 kilometers. Sometimes they've covered even 50 kilometers in a day, especially on Sundays when they're totally free. So they are fitness freaks and they're happy and healthy. That's what we see every day evening when they come out for walks, and it's a very interactive community. Of course, due to COVID restrictions, many people are not coming for gym or squash or basketball or even kids are losing out, did lose out on the cricket coaching and other like karate coaching and all that, but now again it has restarted. So it's a very healthy community, and that's what we are showcasing here. And it does help in the long run for India as a nation to be number one. That is the ultimate aim of Captain Ajit Vadakayil blog. We are part of the overall theme of things to make India number one by 2032. So Captain Ajit Vadakal is the first person on the planet to say India ruled the entire planet from 12,600 BC to 7,000 BC, from Mahabali downwards to many of the Calicut Tiya kings. The Kerala Danava dynasty ruled the world, and we were the ones who went by Vedic Vimanas to different parts of the world and started new civilizations. I can give you one example where Mahabali was pushed by Vamana to Patala. Patala in the Vedic sense is South America. So when he was not physically pushed, he went by Vedic Vimana. Vamana himself took Mahabali there, and that is there. Mahabali's father Virachana was already there. There was a specific purpose why Vamana took Mahabali there, and Virachana was sent back by Mahabali to Sudan. So Mahabali started three civilizations out there: Mayan, Aztec, and Incas. And Virachana came to Sudan. He started Sudan and Egyptian civilization, and then their legacy, their sons, Swarbanu, Kalanemi, they built a lot of uh, pyramids, the bent pyramids, and even Angkor Wat was built by Swarbanu. Uh, we have a legacy of Danava kings. Even Lord Ayappa Sabrimala is a Kia, and he was the one who built Great Giza Pyramid. So many revelations are there in Captain Ajit Vadakayil blog post. You can search by prefixing Vadakayil and get to know anything and everything under the sun. So this is what we are sharing to the entire community, and tell them to keep reading Captain Ajit Vadakayil blogs for the latest update. That's it, Mohit. Over to you.
Great, Murthy. So, in similar lines, he has today expressed, that we should hope that Mr. Debdut Sarkar and his wife can set up a beacon of Sanatan Dharma in Sikkim. Let's just even he is referred to. Let me share what he has written. That will be better.
Once again, Mohit, before you take off, I'll highlight on NAC and Ivermectin, which I shared here. I didn't want to say it before and let the readers or watchers of this video read it. But I just want to throw a word of caution here. Captain Ajit Vadakayil is also the number one chemist, being a number one chemical tanker captain. He has been in the sea for 40 years. So, based on his experience as a captain of the ship, he is not only a mother and father figure to the entire crew, he is supposed to be a doctor as well. So, he has done that as a personal experience, saving many people and making people come out of critical health issues. And this is his recommendation to the entire humanity at large to save us from the third wave and also possible lockdowns and come out of the economy that we are in right now. So, if you have any other doubts or any clarifications, please do consult your doctor individually. So, that is the one what I've highlighted here. It's recommended from Captain Ajit Vadakayil to take 12 mg ivermectin every Sunday or once in a month to prevent COVID, or for treatment of COVID, you can take 18 mg for 3 to 5 days. But please do take advice from your doctor individually. And similarly for NAC, even though he is given an example of fast and up NAC product, there are many others available in the market because of WHO and other big tech push to remove this from the shelves of Amazon. They are offering 30% discount. You can pick it up now. And right now it is available at 860 rupees NAC by Fast and Up company, which has got 3 tubes of 20 tablets each. So it's effervescent. You just put it in the water, and after it dissolves, you can drink it. So this is the one what you can see there, the product, and it's a very effective. And yesterday, one of our Sushrita Hospital owner, Dr. Subramaniam, he is already taken. I got one packet from Amazon. We shared it to 3 of the committee members here. He's already taken and recommended to others as well. So it's a very easy and nice drink which you can any person any age can consume, and it is mainly used right now for sports people for energy drink, and it is very good for COVID situations to boost your immunity. Over to you, Mohit.
Right. So let me just now let's go and see what Thakur Bari temple looks like, because now Captain has mentioned about this because of the initiative taken by our dear friends Devdut Sarkar and Suman Sarkar. So since they will be uh, going to Sikkim, Gangtok, I presume, he has mentioned, he has referred to Thakur Bari temple, and then he has told about it that how can I mean, I don't know about this temple much, but he says that how can Vishnu, that someone asked him how can Vishnu and Shiva be in the same Thakur Bari temple at Gangtok, Sikkim. Okay, I mean, ideally you would want a temple dedicated to Vishnu and Shiva, which is a typical current mindset of a ignorant Hindu. Uh, Let me just play that video slowly in case we don't have any copyright issue. Okay, so I'm not playing the audio. So this is the Thakur Bari temple video I've got from YouTube. As I show this, I will read what Captain has, Ajit Vadakayil has written. He says that, one second. So he says that it was German Jew Rothschild who drove a wedge between Shiva and Vishnu worshippers. Okay. Let me just do it in a bit in Hindi so that we don't have any problems. Okay. So it जब after कुंभ मेला जब बहुत सारे हिंदूज used to go, he's written that it, the situation got so bad that at Kumbh Mela so many Hindus used to lay dead every year. I mean, मतलब सब मरते थे नहाने के लिए or lay dead to take the bath. The banks of Ganges were red with blood. Shiva cannot exist without Vishnu and vice versa. They are part of the Dvaita template trinity. A Hindu cannot bury his dead, he has to cremate. This is the last Shodhana Samskara, rite of passage. This is the only compulsory part of Hinduism. Cremation deals with the soul. The fake Pali speaking, pig eating Buddha cooked up by Jew Rothschild did not believe in the soul, so he can never be the ninth avatar of Vishnu. हम लोग सब देखते हैं कि कैसे every place they quote Buddha as a ninth avatar, which is incorrect. Ayyappa, Lord Ayyappa, also known as Imhotep, is the ninth avatar of Vishnu, and we are eagerly awaiting for the 10th avatar Kalki. और सारे जो, एंड देन कैप्टन अजीत वड़ेकर राइट्स, सारे फॉरेन फंडेड ट्रेटर एंटी हिंदू एनजीओज जो होते हैं वो ड्रोन वीडियोस लेते हैं ये सब कुंभ मेला के. Rothschild created the fake Veerashaiva Lingayat clan of Karnataka. ठीक है, this is another important revelation that this traitor clan worships Shiva, but ये लोग क्या करते हैं, they bury their dead. जो अपने मृत को बरी कर रहा है, दफना रहा है, उर्दू में कहें, वो हिंदू नहीं हो सकता. फॉर सिंपल रीज़न जो मैं समझता हूँ कि क्रीमेशन अटैच टू सोल, जैसे कैप्टन ने कहा, योर बॉडी इज़ अ टेम्पररी temporary peace, and you should not be attached to it after you have died. So cremation karna is a center idea of Sanatana Dharma. You have been to this temple by or any idea you have, Murtiji? Have you heard of it?
No, I've not heard of it, and
Okay.
I it was a revelation for me uh, when I saw it today in yesterday in Captain's blog. He said in 1935, uh, Rothschild ने इनको ये अयप्पा टेम्पल था एंड उसको हटा के उसको बुद्धा टेम्पल बना दिया एंड ये जो वीडियो में दिख रहा है दशावतार उसमें क्लियरली दिख रहा है वो नाइन्थ अवतार को बुद्धा दिखाया है अयप्पा नहीं है सो दैट इज द हाईलाइट ऑफ कैप्टन अजित वड़ाकायल and it's a very remote place next to Sikkim is Bhutan. How both Sikkim and Bhutan have become Buddhist places is because there is a certain forces which went behind to destroy the legacy of Ayappa there. Though this was a Ayappa temple earlier, now it is known as a Hindu temple reconverted back to, I think it is Shani temple now there. So imagine how our white invaders and before that Mughal invaders have changed the entire legacy of India. So whatever was remaining there, that was removed by the British.
Right. So this is
You
nice
can
shot.
see that Mohit down below there is Shani ka ek poster tha,
Okay.
at the entrance.
Wait, I'll go back.
अभी दिख रहा है अभी ये वाला
I'll pause it. Okay. Wait.
तो नीचे
Entrance.
नीचे नीचे एक पोस्टर था ना हाँ ये वाला राइट साइड
Okay.
दैट इज शनि दैट इज
Right.
शनि
That is funny.
so basically they are like in you see that happening the similar thing in Israel as well. The Al-Aqsa Mosque was a Hindu temple earlier, and many other temples were uh, removed or destroyed, especially in that surrounding Israel. Many temples, pagan temples, that's what they call. Like Heliopolis temple was the kindergarten, and only when the Arabs, Greeks, and the people from Europe were supposed to study there in Heliopolis and then graduate from there, they were allowed entry into Kodongalur University by Calicut Tia King. And many people have come there, including Plato, uh, Pythagoras, and that's how you see those great people now being mentioned as the stalwarts. What the world does not know is Kodongalur University is one of the oldest universities in the world. But what we are told in the textbooks is it is Nalanda and Takshashila. Before Kodongalur, even before that, there is one more called uh, Tarunavaya. That is the oldest university. That's where the ancient Olympics also used to be held. It's called Mamankam Fest. And Kerala Tia King used to himself compete in that. There was to be a round robin of vassal kings, and two of the best warriors from each of the vassal king used to directly compete with the Calicut Tia King. And the rule was if anybody wins against the Tia King, he used to be called as Perumal. Perumal is nothing but King of Kings. In front of this festival, this fight, the Ashwamedha sacrifice or Yagna is nothing. Ashwamedha Yagna was nothing but owing allegiance to a particular vassal king. But here, any commoner anybody can win against the king, and he becomes the Perumal. He becomes the king of kings. So that is the greatness of the Thea king, is to stand himself on a stone and tell others to come and fight. So beauty is even the person who comes and fights, he was already smeared with ash so that he is proud. He shows himself, he is proud to die in front of fighting against the king. So there is a well where all these warriors who died were pushed into that, and they achieved Veergati, or something very ultimate state of warrior professional. So that was the beauty of Indian Kerala Danava lineage. It not only showcases the one-upmanship and also the Kshatriya Dharma. They used to uphold Kshatriya Dharma. We can see that in and around Calicut, a lot of this ancient customs and traditions which were there, even it's practiced even now. And we can see the old ancient Shiva temple at there's a place called Tirunelli, and nearby one more Shiva temple, which is the oldest Shiva temple, and you can read more of that in Captain Ajit Vadakayil blog. Coming back uh, to Mohit's this thing, our Kerala Danava dynasty rulers ruled the entire world. So, because of Captain Ajit Vadakayil blog, yesterday we have come to know that this place in Sikkim was also Ayappa temple, similar to the one in Udupi, Tirupati, and Kanchi, which are now converted into different mutts and temples. And Tirupati, of course, you know, it's known as Venkateshwara temple. So this is how transformation has happened, and earlier history is revealed in Captain Ajit Vadakayil blogs. Over to you, Mohit.
Right. So let me just share a screen. I will switch off this and transform. Okay. So let me share what he has written. Okay. Okay. Something. One second. Right. So this is what I wanted to highlight, and we'll read out. You can see, right? Is this fine? Yes, it's fine, right? I'll zoom in. Right. So this is what is important. He writes, General Devdu Sarkar and his wife Kalna Suman will set up an ashram at Sikkim to spread true Sanatana Dharma. He is referring to the Kon gurus, the Padma Vibhushan gurus, the Charlatan gurus, and one of them is accused of murdering his wife, and he became a guru to escape the gallows. And he gave a nonsense that his wife achieved samadhi. Okay. Uh, Basically, is referring to the charlatan gurus we all know by their names. One's name starts with S, and other's name starts with also S, triple times. And then he writes how ISKCON propagates Krishna as more powerful than Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. That is one of the key things. You pick up any fake Gita books, you will see Krishna being shown as the topmost god or something like that, trying to inculcate a bhakti bhavna in you. And then they promote Radha, his mistress, a lot. And then last, they also make you avoid onion and garlic in your food, trying to say that this is a sattvic way of living. NAC of the post below, which could have killed the second wave, is about onion and garlic. Today, 24 July, is NAC Day. If I can remember how to pronounce this, N-acetyl L-cysteine. Okay, that is NAC Day. Again, fake ISKCON propagates fake bhakti movements. Heroes like Madhavacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all cooked up by Jew Rothschild Bhai Sahib. Sankhya philosophy unified with Advaita and Dvaita forms of Hindus in a most interesting manner here. When the insentient Prakriti comes in contact with sentient Purusha, the universe evolves. This is something looks very simple to read, and but it's a very deep concept which for which you need to read all the Sanatana Dharma polls and blog posts. Okay, we all wish that our dear friends Devdut and Suman will undo the damage done to Sanatana Dharma by Rothschild agents like Vivekananda. Okay, this is another revelation from Captain Ajit Vadakayil that Vivekananda was a Peer Ali Muslim like Tagore. Murthy ji, you had an idea of this? I know about whether he has written about the damage Vivekananda has done. I don't remember reading that he was a Peer Ali Muslim in any other blog of Captain Ajit Vadakayil.
See, all highest community uh, were earlier Hindus, then they were converted into Muslims during the Muslim invasion, Mughal rule. And then when British invader, white invader came, he reconverted them back into purely Muslims, like our Tagore and many other Bengali communities. So they also have meat, fish. So though they are called Brahmins, they're called Kulin Brahmins. But the Pir Ali Muslims like Tagore and Patodis, they still remain as Muslims, and some of them are converted to Hindus. So that is the background. What I think Captain was sharing. So basically, Captain is really uh, pushing forward the basis on which the fake Bhakti movement has done a lot of work and created chaos. And he has done a very good dissection of the communities across India and how each area has been divided and ruled. So that was the basic theme: divide and rule, and using language, using religion, using caste. Though he mentions that the first caste system was in Kerala when Parshurama brought. I think Mohit, there's a background noise at your place. Now it's gone. So basically, when Saraswati River dried up, Parshurama brought those Nambudris from there to Kerala, and he made them settle there. And the oral root Vedic people, they were safeguarded from the rest of the community. Even the king was supposed to be at a distance. So that is how he safeguarded the people, and the agricultural land or the snake grooves where the Ayurveda herbs were procured from, they were safeguarded from division from the families. Uh, Only the elder son was supposed to marry. The rest of them were supposed to have a relationship or sambandham. And that is where the first Semites and anti-Semites started having impact around the world. The Nambudris were Semites, and the brothers who diverted to new religions, they were the anti-Semites. So our Nambudiri elder brothers who went to different places, they created Judaism, they created Christianity, and then lastly Islam. So though people do not recognize it now, many people have recognized. Even our Prime Minister Modi has recognized uh, Thiraman Perumal Mosque in Kodangallur is the oldest mosque in the entire world, apart from Kaaba. So even the Bible and Quran was written in Kodangallur universities. The original versions are lost in the sand dunes in the deserts of Africa. So if somebody finds that, it's the most valuable thing, because that is not edited. The later versions of Bible and Quran are edited. So there are many poison injections. Similarly, in our Bhagavad Gita, in our text, old Vedic texts, there are a lot of poison injections. One of them is, like, say, I can give an example, which is Ekadashi, the day of fasting. In the oral route, Vedic route, it was clearly told it is 11th day. So what Rothschild or British historians did was they didn't change the 11th day. It was supposed to be 11 days before. That means Tritiya. What he did was he made it 11 day after. So 11th day, 11 days before is Tritiya, which uh, clearly shows that during the spring tides in the first 3 days, the transmission of water was very quick because of lower surface tension, and that's how we could take out a lot of toxins from our body by fasting on that day.
Right. So this is a clear statement. There are four very clear statements today. This is the latest statement by Captain Ajit Vadakayil, mind you, and here it is. We ask Modi to exhume the graves of Sanskrit Pandits kidnapped by Jew Rothschild. Okay. Bring back the remains to India for cremation, to release their trapped souls to take their astral flights. This is something very, very, deep. I mean, no other person can think this way and reveal this way. He says, readers, wherever on this planet there is a Hindu temple displaying Buddha, the ninth avatar of Vishnu, or the so called ninth avatar of Vishnu, always remember it was created by German Jew Rothschild who ruled this planet and India. Also, he is asking Ajit Doval to buckle up. Modi has given you career extension. Stop dyeing your hair. Do not be a Pakistani specific. We have seen kaise, Ajit Doval is always gaga about his spy days in Pakistan and keeps crediting himself in one or the other way about those days. Captain Ajit Vadakayil says to Ajit Doval, come out of your grease and tackle comfort zone. Learn world intrigue. This is very important even to me, who I am into macroeconomics. Understanding world intrigue is so important in everybody's job. Otherwise, you will not know what you are doing, where you are, why you are. You will have no context in what you are doing. You are still scratching your head about Pegasus, right? Pegasus, we have just heard how it's impacting, and there is a news today when Israelis accept that Hitler was a Jew. Any thoughts on Pegasus, Murthy? It's
No, there's a lot more to come. A lot of background companies who have put their money and they're paid as well. And yesterday, I think there was sharing on different channels across the globe. Even General Flynn's two companies are also involved. So I don't know what will be the real story or what is fake. Many things will be different as we progress. That is because the Arizona audit is coming up sooner. These are all diversions. So whatever is happening, it may be true, which may not be true. So, as Captain pointed out yesterday, nothing is hidden in your phone. Everything is transparent. I can say many of the big tech companies, even your personal emails, whatever you have in your Lotus Notes or Outlook, that is read. That is being very much in the open. They can see everything. So be careful of what you write, what you do, or what you have in your own professional space. Anything can be read from your servers unless until it is uh, protected and safeguarded. So that is the situation where we are in right now. Since you are bringing up this Tamas and Rajas, I think many things are going to be shared further by Captain. And uh, here I would like to highlight Captain has shared very simple things for Sanatana Dharma. The basic foundation is Brahman is the morphogenetic field. That is the template one. Template two, we have this trinity. Brahma is expansion, Shiva is contraction, and Vishnu as a mediator is uh, having a balance controlling both expansion and contraction. And only Vishnu avatars are coming down as mortals. So if any saint says Shiva avatar, that is fake. Uh, and above that, we have our uh, dvandvas, opposites. So, and we are made of 5 elements. So that is a third template. So if we understand this basics, we can trash any saint or any guru who's giving us wrong basics, and he does not know the real Sanatana Dharma. And many wrong practices are inculcated in our Sanatana Dharma. Basically, priest should be a brahmachari. No. As per Sanatana Dharma, priest and his wife should sit together for a homam. That is true Sanatana Dharma. And is to use all A2 cow milk products for the homam or a yagnam. So if you see many saints that say no, women priests can also do the job. No, that is not correct. So that is not true Sanatana Dharma. We are going away from it, and it will be a blot for India becoming number one by 2032. So that is the end point. Anything and everything happening around the world, it is pointing to avoid India becoming number one by 2032. So they want to put a black mark on India because a brown man should not rule the white skin. So that is the crux of the issue. So this is where we should be careful and alert the entire community. Over to you, Mohit.
So, even I was little amazed, when seeing that Thakur Bhari temple, it doesn't look very old. Okay. Uh, and then my hunch is clearly explained by Captain Ajit Vadakayil here. Uh,
No, no, no,
the,
Mohit, once again, hold on. See, there was an earlier temple similar to our Kedarnath temple, which is a smaller version of it.
okay.
In 1935, Cabinet shared yesterday night, they fully bulldozed that old temple, which was
Hmm.
similar looking to Kedarnath temple, and then they erected this newer temple,
Hmm. Hmm.
saying that this is Buddha temple. Okay, now it is being reconverted back into Hindu temple. So it is like what happened in Turkey. It Hindu temple became a mosque, and then it became a church. Again, it became a mosque recently.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So it's all going by the whims and fancies of the
Hagia
political,
Sophia.
yeah, Hagia Sophia. So this is where the world is heading because of such diversions. They are blotting the entire history. So Captain Ajit Vadakayil is the now only person on the planet Earth who is giving the truth and exhuming the buried truths. That's what I would say.
Imagine Hagia Sophia, we have done the video, we have shown what Captain Ajit Vadakayil has mentioned. And then video, you know, we saw a lot of trolling when that uh, when there was a call to change the its status from church to again a mosque. So here, what Captain Vadakayil writes is um, Vishnu's mortal avatars are all about soul. The Angkor Wat temple in Cambodia was built 12,400 years ago, and here too Ayyappa was replaced by Pali speaking, pig-eating Buddha who never existed. Udupi Mutt, Kanchi Mutt, Tirupati temple, Jagannath temple, Puri were Ayyappa temples before the white invader came to India. Even Tirupati temple. So below video shows the Sikkim governor and the CM inaugurating a renovated Gaudi Thakur by temple in the heart of Gangtok in Sikkim. Imagine this ancient temple now looking like a cheap hotel was converted into a vaccination center. Lord Ayyappa, as I said, also known as Imhotep, built the Giza pyramids 5,900 years ago. Let's look at this video. Let me just share this. Okay. Visible? Okay.
Of Sikkim, Ganga Prasad and Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang inaugurated the Thakur Bari Mandir at Gangtok. It is one of the oldest Hindu temple in Sikkim, built on land donated by the erstwhile Chogyal or King of Sikkim in 1935. The temple houses almost all major deities and has emerged as an important center for
This is the CM inaugurating. And this temple was converted into a vaccination center.
that the mandir is dedicated to all the public. He also wished all the on the auspicious Vijay Dashmani and wished all public to remain safe and follow the COVID-19 safety protocols during the festival times.
आम जनता के लिए बना इसका उद्घाटन हुआ है। अब सभी लोगों को है मिल करके इसकी प्रतिष्ठा को कायम रखें और यहाँ पर आपस में प्रेम भाव के साथ मिलना जुलना सौहार्द वातावरण में बिना भेदभाव का सभी लोग मिले जुले और खुशी खुशी रहें पूरे परिवार के साथ। और साथ ही साथ अभी जो महामारी कोरोना ये तो इसमें इस बात को हमेशा ध्यान रखें कि हमें काम भी करना है और साथ ही साथ हमें सावधानी भी बरतना है और इस प्रकार हम लोग रहें कि ताकि हम लोग सुरक्षित भी रहें।
Right. So we will now take a break and come back for the Sankalp session at 9:30. Session starts at 9 a.m. Okay, but we will do our Sankalp thing at 9:30 a.m. Till then, I will Murthy, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi everyone. Happy Ivermectin and NAC Day. For those people who joined in now, nice to see you on July 24th. We are celebrating the World Ivermectin and NAC Day. And Captain Ajit Vadakayil has clearly written in his blog, we should share and give a lot of awareness to whole of humanity in this regard. Swapnil, would you like to share anything?
Hello. Hello.
I'm seeing one
Is my
more
voice
person
audible?
joining in. You'd like to share anything?
Hello, is my voice audible? Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Not very clear.
There is some network issue, I believe. Hello.
No, voice is low.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, Swapnil. You can hear me? Murthy, you can hear me? Hello?
Can you hear my voice?
I can hear you. You can hear me?
Join the stream.
Hello, can you hear my voice now?
Yes, Swapnil,
Properly.
we can hear a little bit.
Hello. Okay. It's because of maybe the internet issue. It's been, like the range and connection goes haywire. So sorry for that. And day and happy day to notice everyone is on. Captain has with this really useful information regarding ivermectin and NAC should all come
Very
together
low
today
voice.
and spread it amongst everyone. Hello. Hello.
Very low voice, Swapnil. Very low voice.
Hello.
Voice is very low.
Okay,
You can hear me,
I'll
right?
speak.
Murthy, you can hear me?
Yeah,
Can you confirm?
I can hear you properly. Hello, I can hear you properly. I'll speak later, I guess. Maybe when the internet is proper.
Murthy, you're not able to confirm whether you can
Hello.
hear me? You can. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mohit.
Yes, so I was trying to confirm whether you can hear me or not. I will include Sasmit, Sumanji. Okay. So let's start our. We will switch off the camera and we can do a 30-minute, I mean till 9:30 silence session, and then 9:30 Murthyji will lead us for the Sankalp session as we do regularly on a Purnima. Let me just try and play the captain's Shank before we do that. Okay, then we will go ahead. Okay, here it goes.
Let's do the Sankalp session now. Let's pray that Captain and his family remain healthy as ever and does not face any troubles. Let's intend that our collective conscience rises and our commitment towards Captain and country remains strong as ever. Let's intend that Kalki revolution of consciousness achieves great success. Let humanity conscience be raised. Let's pray for all those who have suffered in this COVID situation, who have lost their dear ones, and those trying to recover for their speedy recovery. Let's pray that the pandemic ends soon. Let's pray for 12 soldiers who escaped from Rabaul Island. Let's do a chant Om thrice. We should thank Brahman for his blessings today. Today is a great day of awareness to the whole of humanity through Captain Ajit Vadakayil's blog. So let's celebrate World Ivermectin and NAC Day today. Mohit, you would like to play the shank once again?
Okay, I'll play it.
That was wonderful. Captain, brand new T-shirt. Super.
So Murthy ji, what time you have to leave? By 10?
No. I don't have any program now. I'll can be here till 10:30.
10:30.
After that, I'll have to go there to set up
So
few things.
let's have an open session then for now. Once you come back, we will have a proper session on Captain's journey. I mean, our journey with Captain's with COVID and other stuff. And then maybe we will watch certain videos.
We continue. I just have to power plug once again.
Sure, yeah. Kannan, Shekhar, you guys want to say anything? Swapnil, I will include. Kamla ma'am, I'll include. Guys, anybody want to speak anything?
Yeah, so today's group Purnima and
Yeah.
and we all readers are very grateful for the Captain and all the wisdom and knowledge that Captain has shared with us. It really has made our life better.
That's right. So let me just play the video for now again for everyone's reference on NAC. Let's see if YouTube has any issues or not.
In India, we will celebrate the 24th of July as World Ivermectin Day, as well as World NAC Day.
NAC, N-acetyl L-cysteine, is a wonder drug. Miracle drug ivermectin pushes against negativity. Wonder drug NAC pulls in positivity. Both ivermectin and NAC can prevent, cure COVID-19.
Okay, I think this video YouTube will have problem. We can end the YouTube stream before I continue this. 1 second. Or you guys want to talk anything, then I will continue the YouTube session. That's the thing. Swapnil bhai, Shekhar, Kannan, you can speak. Kannan's quality is very poor. Connection quality, rest all is fine. We shall wait for Murthy ji to come back. Let me end the. Sure, Swapnil. Or let me just share the screenshots I just made for.
So I was just reading Captain New comment, and here he has mentioned that viruses hate nitric oxide, but they love L-arginine, and onion and garlic convert L-arginine to nitric oxide. So I think that's a new revelation from Captain.
Exactly.
So I mean, how much important onion and garlic to our bodies?
Correct.
But I think nowadays we are getting this GMO garlic, which is very big in size, and they don't taste much like our desi garlic, which are smaller in size, and even the smell is very strong.
So what Captain has written, आज उसका शेयर करता हूँ मैं दोबारा. किधर गया? ये मैंने स्लाइड्स बनाई थी so that everyone can understand. N-acetyl L-cysteine, अभी जो कैप्टन ने रिसेंटली कमेंट किया है 8 o'clock के आसपास. N-acetyl L-cysteine, अरे फटाफट जा रहा है, 1 मिनट. Okay. ठीक है, ऐसे ही देख लेते हैं. So N-acetyl L-cysteine is a wonder drug and it deals with production of nitric oxide, and sorry, it's not the okay, yeah. Viruses hate nitric oxide, but hey, viruses love L-arginine. Onion and garlic converts L-arginine to nitric oxide. काफ़ी ये डीप मेडिकल स्टफ है. तो garlic, onion boost nitric oxide levels by activating nitric oxide synthase, the enzyme that aids in conversion of nitric oxide from the amino acid L-arginine. In addition to increasing nitric oxide production, NAC potentiates the hemodynamic effects of nitric oxide by binding to it and forming a more stable substance, as evident from human studies where NAC treatment significantly enhanced endothelium dependent vasodilation. Ivermectin and nitric oxide are the only forces which can prevent and cure COVID. Nitric oxide is produced by epithelial cells in the paranasal sinuses. Epithelial tissues perform a variety of functions that include protection, secretion, absorption, excretion, filtration, diffusion, and sensory reception. Okay.